In this video today I want to give you a full breakdown of what you can do on a daily basis to really increase your potential, to really get things started and to really change your current circumstances. I'm sitting here in Dubai and it's a beautiful city, but the best thing about it is actually that it always reminds me that nothing is impossible, because every single building I see here, every supercar, every person and every man that achieves something great started from somewhere, and it all got created in the head. So what we can do in order to fix ourselves is to get 5 things on a daily basis, and we need to get them straight. So the first thing is, I want you to train at least 5 times a week, which includes cardio, which includes fighting and gym. So what I usually do is, I would go to the gym, I will start with boxing. I will do shadow boxing, just to get my blood circulating and also not lose the skills. Because there is not time every single day to go to a gym, to get there with a trainer and then to train. But what I do is, I'm taking those 15 minutes to repeat it and get it into my subconscious mind. The steps, the actions, the punches, whatever there is, so you can implement it and you can just put it into your subconscious brain in order for you to do it every single day and remind you of that. After that, you do a gym session. And what you're going to do is a split. You're going to train back, you're going to train chest, and you're going to train legs. So it's 2 times upper body and 1 time lower body. And with that split, you just keep on going, which means Monday you start with upper body, chest. Tuesday you start with lower body or with upper body, back, and then lower body on a Wednesday. And then you just take 1 day off, and then you repeat the same thing over and over and over again, at least 5 times a week. Set your goal for the next 60 days to do that, because after 30 days something becomes a habit, and after 60 days it will be locked into your unconscious mind. And if that happens, you create a self-image of yourself that is creating new thoughts. Sorry, my English is a bit fucked sometimes. So when that happens, it won't be any problem anymore to go to the gym. It won't be any issue anymore to do those steps, because your mind is already dictating you that you're going to do it anyway, because it became a part of you. It became your identity. The third thing is, you take care about what you're eating on a daily basis, because there is so much shit that we consume every single day, which includes food, processed sugar, and all of that stuff that you can all sort out easily to get much better, to get more healthy, to get more stable, to release yourself from the brain fog you're feeling sometimes. And this would be, for example, 3 eggs in the morning with a sourdough bread and some avocado to it. That's it. Next thing would be lunch. You can have a bit of rice, you can have some vegetables, and you can have a piece of salmon. And the third thing would be in the evening, for example, a steak or some chicken, and you can eat it plain, or you can combine it again with some vegetables. It's important to have relatively low amounts of carbohydrates in order for you to lose weight and to become like strong, and a lot of protein and good solid fat, but fat coming from nature and not that processed fat. And I want you to do it for the next 60 days as well. Be strict on it. I know it's fucking boring. I know it has to be, or you have to be very disciplined to do it, but the reward will be amazing, because if you see yourself developing, because you see yourself every single day in the mirror, and you see yourself becoming the version of yourself that you always wanted to become, it will lift you up. It will put something inside of you that's called self-worth, because you see what you can do and you actually do it. The fourth thing I wanted you to do is one simple thing. In the evening, take 15 minutes of your time. Stop watching Netflix or any other stuff. Take those 15 minutes and write down all of the things that you want to do and you wanted to do on a daily basis, and then just check them and just see, okay, what have I done and what did I not do? And by observing your brain, by observing the thoughts you are having, by observing the emotions you felt during the day, you can actually build a distance. You can actually build space between yourself, which is your consciousness, and the thoughts you're having. Because the thoughts are just produced by an identity from long time back. The thoughts that you're thinking now on a daily basis are produced by an identity that was programmed into you by society, by your parents, and that is not you. Because if it would be you, then you couldn't change. But it's not you. And in order to get that distance, you need to sit down, you need to reflect, and you need to observe what went well, how did I fuck up, and what can I do better tomorrow. And if you do that, and you find those little failures and that little mistakes, then you get better on a daily basis. And the fifth thing I wanted to tell you is very simple. Build a new skill. Find out what you truly like, get into yourself, do some brainstorming. What are you good at? In order to find out what are you good at, you need to know who you are. I can show you that. And if you do, then write down something, a new skill that you can learn on a daily basis to actually build your skill set. That doesn't feel necessarily like work, something that you really enjoy doing. And if you do that, then you start doing it on the weekends, then you start doing it in your free time, then you start escaping that matrix, because what you're doing is simple. You're just changing your time against money. But if you learn a skill set and you actually develop a skill set that is needed, you can later on build a business with it and you become free. And that's the last thing I wanted to tell you. So if you want to know more, check out my Instagram channel. My name is Edwin Kvietsch. I will put it in the description, the link to my Instagram. Follow me on my daily journey. I'm based in Dubai, and I wish you a great day. Let's change the world, because you and me, we are needed. We are very much needed to become the men we were supposed to become. And that is a very big responsibility, not only for ourselves, but for the whole society. So get things started, because it's time. You see in what kind of state the whole world is, and we need to change that, and we will fucking change that. Bye bye.